bare minimum. You need to have $10,000 in life insurance. My new number now is $25,000. Public service announcement. This is Healthcare Henry. I'm going to say this. I need everyone to get life insurance. You know, for too long, people are coming to me and we're having them in hospice and we're seeing things where you all are just essentially leaving all this debt in excess to your family members. And here's my suggestion to you. I'm not a life insurance agent. I'm not telling you how to use your money. Bare minimum. You need to have $10,000 in life insurance. My new number now is $25,000. You're asking why is that? And it's not about a funeral. I think people are too focused on life insurance for a funeral. That's irrelevant. You actually don't even need to have a funeral if you don't want to. You can have a memorial service for $1,000. Just totally doable. Trust me. You ask me why I say $25,000. Let's say it takes 6 months, right? Your house note is $1,500 to $2,000. You know, that's $12,000 in 6 months. You got the bills there, it's at another $1,000. So you got $18,000. And assuming that you did a $25,000 policy, you at least give your family 6 months of breathing room. I know some people believe that life insurance policy should be $1 million or $2 million. I just don't believe that. I don't even think it's feasible for the average person. I think that that's one of the drawbacks is that we come to people and they tell them you got to have everything, so much of these things. And the reality of it is most of you don't even need a $500,000 policy, right? If you just want to do the bare minimum, I believe $25,000 is enough. Now, if you want to go the extra mile, there's certain insurance you can get on your home to where if you pass, it will also cover the mortgage. That's a big one that I think you should do. The other one but just for me, what I would look at is a life insurance policy. Give your family 6 months to breathe. Because they know they got to come in, they know they got to pick up where your dad's, they know they got to pick up on all these things, but give them 6 months of breathing room. A lot of people are saying, well, hey, what are you going to leave your kids? When you're talking about upward mobilities, particularly in America, how do we go from one level to the next phase of that is not going to be how hard you work. It's going to be how much you have when you die. Everyone's afraid to hear that. Everyone wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. And the reality of it is, I've been saying this. There are certain groups of people who you wouldn't know it. They die and leave $3, $4, $5 million worth of life insurance policies. You would never know it. Then there are other people who live in $3, $4 million houses and leave no insurance policy, but they do leave the house and it may or may not be paid for. You've got to figure out a way to leave something to your kids, whether it be a business. And if you can't do anything else, life insurance for me is the number one way to go. You can get in and out, find your policy, a couple $100 a month. And if you got to cut somewhere else, don't think about what you're doing today. Think about what you're doing for your descendants in the future. Do you have life insurance or not? Let me know. Thanks.